Here's the thing, to get better at barbecue, I want you to fail. Sounds aggressive, I know. And maybe that's not the best way to say what I mean. But basically, I need you to cook enough barbecue that means you're gonna cook a lot of bad barbecue. And you have to be okay with that. When you go far enough down the rabbit hole in this hobby, you end up doing things like collecting books from, this one's from Myron, inside I've got ones from Tuffy, from Aaron Franklin. You listen to folks like Chris Lilly, all of them say the exact same thing. My favorite variation usually comes from Chris Lilly, and that is, if you want to get better, you've got to build a bigger ash pile. And if you're not sure what he means there, he means you've just got to cook. No one is exempt from that, me especially. Probably like a lot of you, I'm the guy who can be paralyzed by wanting everything to be perfect. Desire to do things right the first time can keep me from doing things at all. In fact, this YouTube channel almost never happened. Literally the day of filming our very first video, which is absolutely terrible for me to go back and watch, I almost called it off. And honestly, in my opinion, I've made a lot of not great YouTube videos, but they've gotten better, and they've gotten better because we made the ones that were bad. Barbecue is the exact same way. I still have pictures of the very first rack of ribs I ever cooked, the very first pork butt, the very first jet black turkey breast. I've made a lot of bad barbecue. I also have the unfortunate side effect of having a lot of that stuff semi-documented in videos or photos. But that's okay, because doing that is how you get to a better status. Whether that's you just want to be the king of your cul-de-sac, or if you're like me and you want to go out and try to chase grand championships. If you follow us on other platforms, you probably know that we've done pretty well this year in our first year in KCBS Masters. We've done 8 competitions and have 2 grand championships, 2 perfect 180 scores in brisket, multiple other category wins. It's fun because that means I get to talk to people and they usually ask, how do you do that? The unglamorous answer is, I cook a lot. You guys get to see a lot of my cooks. You don't see a quarter of the cooks that I do. You haven't even seen all of the cookers that I have. And those grand championships and perfect scores, they came on the Gravity 980. And a lot of that Gravity 980 success comes from last year we implemented it into our cook program in the middle of the year when it was brand new. We cooked not only competitions, but you saw me cook a lot of unconventional stuff on it. I've cooked and know that cooker inside and out. And I still say, right now, as long as you don't want to take it over the country like I do, that's the best cooker you can buy for your dollar. And even if you're gonna take it all over the country, it's still one of the best cookers you can buy for your dollar. At the end of the day, I think you're here, right here, to learn how to cook better, to learn how to make a better rack of ribs, to learn how to cook a good brisket, to learn different ways to cook a pork butt. I sincerely hope that what I give you through this lens helps you do those things. But for you to really get to that next level, whatever you want it to be, it's all on you to go and put in the work after you shut this down. I think you could be the next YouTube star, the next KCBS Grand Champion, heck, the next American Royal World Champion. And I will gladly do whatever I can do to help you. But at the end of the day, get out there, fail, figure out why you failed with your cook, pick it up, try it again, and repeat until you're unstoppable. To me, one of the funnest parts of honing barbecue is upgrading, whether that's cookers, whether that's skills and books, whether that's rubs, or whether it's meat. Hey, meet me over here. Let's go talk about the best pork rib I've ever had.